Hey guys, what's up? It is the Sunday after Indy, the Indy swap meet. And this has been an awesome weekend. I had William out here. We did a video with William. You see that on his channel. Charger 383 Mopar. Had Jed stop by the shop. We didn't film. We should have, but we were having too much fun oogling the knuckle duster and talking and drawing questionable things on my chalkboard. But we are back home, and I wanted to just go with the stuff I bought at Indy, but there was so much more to this weekend. We got quick preview because the video on this is going to be coming out, but really quick. Yeah, look. Oh, hey, it's a truck. Yeah, okay. We picked that up. That's our next project, but we're going to be doing a whole thing on this. But this truck comes with parts that I plan on using. And here's what we got. This old 440 sat out at Roy's house. My buddy Roy, you see him in the lives and stuff. Roy Boy, I think. I don't know. Can't remember his actual screen, but this thing sat out at his house. I have no idea the condition. I'm betting it's bad. Okay, look at this. Look, it was in a fire. That's melted. The transmission case is melted. Once we get it out of the back of the truck, I'm working on a different one now. But yeah, this is kind of the first parts extravaganza we went through this weekend. I'm gonna be tearing this thing down. I'm going to take it to my machinist. We're going to check it all out, make sure it works. Make sure the block is usable. I'm guessing not much else is going to be usable. And it's a smog motor block. So, you know, you're going to need to put pistons and to probably a cast crank, even though I don't recognize that balancer does not look like a cast crank balancer. I'll show that in a second. But that's the first thing. We got a new project truck. Woo. And now, excuse my mess, the second thing, the engine that you'll see in William's video, propane injection. I'm gonna do something with that later. We have laying on the ground here is another 440 industrial motor that was used for a water pump, an irrigation pump in a field somewhere. He took all of the irrigation pump stuff off of it, but you know what? It's a 440. And see, it's a cast crank 440. Because look at the size of that balancer. It's huge. The one out there was smaller. I don't know what the deal is. We'll know more when we tear that motor apart. We may tear that motor outside apart and the pistons just be little balls of melted aluminum on top of the connecting rods. I don't know. We're gonna get this one apart first. So we've got what we picked up this weekend so far. Let's see, we're gonna recap real quick. Truck, motor, melted transmission, motor, two big block 440s. Also, and I've started, I couldn't help myself before I made the video. I had to start putting stuff on. Like I put this on as soon as we got back. I got a radiator. I got a Champion radiator. Picked that up. Looks like it's got a couple little baby bent fins, but I don't care. It's used. But the guy was saying it was for a B body. Well, guess what? It fit on the factory mounting holes in my A body. And it fits perfect. So we got that. Got a radiator for the car. We're getting closer and closer to firing this bitch up. Picked up because the MSD box that I had, I didn't know if it was any good. I've been guaranteed that this one is good and it was for a good price. So we have a Crane High 6 box that we're going to be wiring in with all of this. Did pick up a voltage regulator real cheap too. We got that, we're there on that. Now, what else? Oh, this is a disc brake car. It has brakes, but I picked up, there's a whole set. Brakes with extended wheel studs. So I passed tech. New calipers. The pads are new. All right? I paid $125 for this stuff. I couldn't get new calipers for $125. All right, now, what else we got here? My buddy Tom, grabbed this over at his house, or his shop. AC box, or a heater core box, AC. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Gonna put it on a shelf and probably go into a project later. Have a Holley Street Dominator intake, small port intake, which that is gonna go on the 318 that is in the truck out there right now. Got a set of big block 6-pack connecting rods from Jed that has had some work done to them. I may pull one of those out later or in a later video to show people. I have the pillar trim, both of them. I see I had to put one of them on too. But I picked those up for the car. So the interior, this car's gonna have interior. Got a set of big block valve covers from my buddy Ryan Barsonas. I'm pretty sure he has a video out now on the Indy swap meet. He was there. We hung out with him all weekend. Had a great time. Let's see. Picked up a little wall hanger fan. Get down there. Yeah, you're fine too. Get down there too. A little wall hanger fan. We're gonna hang that up sometime. I picked up another Superior Performance Product steering wheel that's got a squishy grip, and the grip's really nice on it. It's a bigger one. I'm gonna try to clean it up, maybe paint it. I got a couple of those on the wall. I need to do a steering wheel video sometime. Picked up side markers for the Duster. And not sure even if I'm going to use these now, but I picked up what are those? Those are called carb spacers. Yeah, pick those up. I'm telling you, when you get old, your mind goes. And then, let's see, whew. I'm wore out from this weekend. There was so much walking, so much snow and rain and crap. And all right, there's something else that I picked up from my buddy Tom after we got back. People wonder, the reason I may not be using those carb spacers, because I was going to take the nitrous plates off of this car. And people always ask, well, how much nitrous were you going to use? Well, how about all of it? Picked up a couple old school 15-pound nitrous bottles. We're gonna make up some mounts for those and mount those back here. And I guess we're going with nitrous on this. I've got everything else to hook it up. So yeah, that was our Indy haul. Was there anything else we picked up that you know of, honey, that I didn't mention?
I'm trying to think.
I think that was it. Yeah, I said all that. Yeah, that was it. And okay, sneak preview for anybody. Yeah, if you got quick. Yeah, there's the list of what needs to be done for it to get running. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I'll do a little recap too. I've been working on this. Haven't put out a video in a while, but I've been working. We have spark plug wires all wired up, bumped up on number 1. Firing order's correct. All our linkage is hooked up. Hooked up correctly. Fuel lines. I have fuel line from the carburetors all the way back underneath to the fuel cell. Fuel system is there. I'm going to go through before and make sure all the fittings are tight, snug everything up, you know, normal stuff you would do. And what else have we gotten done? Oh yeah, did you see we got a radiator? That's pretty awesome. So really the only thing that this thing is missing to fire off, and people are gonna say, well, you don't need that, you don't need that. Yeah, I do, okay? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm set in my ways. Is I have to wire it. I'm gonna wire everything up. That's gonna be the major thing, is the wiring. Need a couple of radiator hoses. And, you know, just a few miscellaneous. I'm probably, for right now, just going to loop the transmission line just with one, just to get it running, so we don't put transmission fluid all over the floor, and stick a yoke in the back so it doesn't leak. But yeah, I mean, we're real close. It's gonna be within the next couple weeks. This thing, we should be putting out a first fire video, but don't hold me to that, because sometimes money argues with me, and there are still a few little things to buy. But yeah, so that's my Indy haul. That's my little knuckle duster update. Anybody who didn't go to Indy, you missed out. I had the best time. This Indy trip was awesome. We got a great hotel. We all, oh God, I don't even, who was all there, honey? Ryan Barsness. Bigfoots and Mopars, Mark Ingram. William from Charger 383 Mopar. Jed, Scott Speed Shop. Rob Z from Rob Z channel. Patrick was there. We saw Patrick from Mostly Parts and Rust. Dutch from Dutch Guy's Garage came out. We made some new friends. Dennis from Twisted Mopar was out there selling stuff. It was just a great time, guys. If you can go to the Indy swap meet, do next year. I'm sure, keep an eye on the channel. When it comes up, we're going to announce the hell out of it again like we did this year. But my battery's about dead in my GoPro, so we're going to end this. And you know what I always say, like, share, subscribe. If not, no, I'm kidding.